Okay, so remember that they're changing my voice. One statistic I've come across in several places that over 40% of Generation Z has a diagnosed mental illness. Now, sometimes they confuse you about what Generation Z is, right? The last time I checked, it said people born between 1997 and 2012. Okay, so what does it mean? Well, first of all, in many cases, there are genetic factors, but in the vast majority of cases, historically, it is nurture that causes it. But when we're talking about Generation Z, when we look at these people, when we look at what they have in common, they quite often look very similar. There's a lot of crypto Jews, right? There's a lot of people from these kind of social clubs and cults who breed LGBT people. And generally speaking, homosexuality, lesbianism, it comes from a kind of, um, it comes from certain areas in life, in the population. Okay, certain people who are autistic, certain people who are kind of thrown off. So when you see like a gay parade, right, it's people who are kind of a little cuckoo, right? And a lot of times other people in their families are LGBT people. But it doesn't mean that it's genetic and that's all there is to it. But people who are scatterbrained tend to be LGBT. No offense to anybody. When people are scatterbrained, they tend to not respond effectively to pressure. So if you look at my case, for example, I'm not mentally ill. I'm responding in the absolutely best way possible. I'm fumed, I'm poisoned, I'm talking sense. I have a sound plan for my life that is far better than everyone else's plan. It's universal pinpointing more precision why they're trying to find their lives even when they claim to be Christians. Right? 1 John 2:15, don't love the world or anything in the world. If anyone loves the world, love for the Father is not in them. Whoever finds their life will lose it. Whoever loses their life for my sake will find it. So, like I've been saying for years before these statistics came out, when they first came out, I had so much to do. I kind of, you know, put at the bottom of the pile of things to do. But it really proves my point to a T here. I've been saying for years that other people are acting very crazy. I've been breaking down the groups. So there's metalheads, there's rockers, there's emos, there's goths, there's K-pop, there's thugs with no higher cause, there's drug addicts, there's corporate psychopaths, there's narcissists, there's sociopaths, and on and on and on. And there's white social norm fanatics. Okay, there's Zionists, there's terrorists, hate groups. And I've been saying for many years, I said, look, other people are crazy because they don't understand what moral precision is, and they don't understand why the word moral is scrambled into the word normal. Okay, being normal has to do with being moral, not adhering to white social norms. That's being common. That's just being a bootlicker, a sheep. So when we're talking about these very obviously real problems that Generation Z is having, that children in general are having, okay, their parents aren't responsible. Society's not responsible. People should give me my rightful place, period. Because who's leading them? Okay, there's certain types of people been leading for a long time. No offense to anybody, I'm just trying to kick the facts here. Freemasons have been leading for a long time. Politician types, corporate types, teachers in school. Okay, whites, Jews, and LGBT people with money have been manipulating things and social engineering and leading for a long time, and they have never done a good job. Token minorities have never done a good job. Part of the problem is who is governing. When we look at what AI is saying, what people are saying, are the factors that make Generation Z mentally ill. They cite the economy. They cite that there's no hope. Why is there no hope? Because of people's philosophies. Meeting halfway between Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees is not the answer. Meeting halfway between Dumb and Dumber is not the answer. A lot of these people go to church. A lot of these people don't go to church. A lot of these people are Republicans. A lot of people are Democrats and Libertarians. Okay, those philosophies aren't helping them. Your churches, your mosques, your synagogues have failed them. Your gay mentors have failed them. Your straight mentors have failed them. Your LGBT movements have failed them. All of your cultures have failed these people miserably. And I've been telling you that for years while I'm persecuted. I've been telling you what the solutions are for years. And I'm not just trying to chastise people, I'm trying to get it through your heads that I am the way, the truth, and the life. There are 380,000 churches in this country. America has the most martial arts schools in the world. There are several million Freemasons plus. There's other groups that collaborate with them. There are thousands and thousands of police officers and law enforcement professionals. There are countless teachers. There's countless mental health people. We spend so much money on mental health in this society. So much money. You've all failed. And I am the solution. And my religion of universal pinpoint and moral precision is the solution. And the moral order as I describe it is the solution. The soul you shun. So real fast, you see on TikTok, etc., you see so many people are messed up. They're messed up in the head and people are taking advantage of them sexually. And I can tell you with certainty that they are going to remotely hack people's brains even more. Mass brain hacking is a huge problem. It is a huge problem, and it's getting worse. They're going to cite what's going on to try to force people into cultures, to hook people to a machine. They're going to say it's some kind of national security crisis, and they pretty much are already. And they're going to control people's sexual behavior and lives more. And they're going to say it's a basic part of governance. Okay, I've been telling you people for years that these things are serious.